voice. Awesome.
Your love is all the evidence. Your kisses set the precedence.
Welcome to Laugh Talk Giggle. I'm Lady J. And tonight is June 22nd, and we have the talented Maurice J with us, as well as D and Mr. Derek. You're the producer or manager?
Midnight is falling.
Okay. So he corrected me. He said, look out, I'm family first, then I'm the manager. That's cool. So, Mr. D, go ahead and say your little They say you so shy. They say Mr. D so shy.
You say that.
I ain't gonna tell you who says. I'm gonna tell you. It's like he's shy. He don't want to say anything. We were listening to Damn Thing before we came on. It's awesome. It's part of the new. It's an EP. Is that correct?
EP. Yep.
What is EP?
Well, it is an extended play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a short, but it's a short version of an album, or what we, old schoolers called an album. A complete CD would be like 13, 14 songs plus.
Okay.
So anything like 8 and less would be like an EP.
Oh, okay.
So you'll hear a lot of people say they put out an EP. So that like keeps them from putting out, like in my, I have tons of songs. And instead of me pulling out a full project, for me, when I listen to songs, if there's like 20, 30 songs, I'm probably not going to listen to all of them.
Okay.
But I give people just enough to kind of listen to.
So they play that. Because I can listen to the whole playlist.
Like,
I went and just listened to it. And I was like, this is flowing. So I can, not to cut you off. You can't download it to purchase it. I was trying to figure out where I should go.
Yeah, you can go to iTunes.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
You can purchase from iTunes or Google Play.
Google Play. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was looking at it because I'm on Amazon and I was like typing it in.
You can Amazon Music.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's on all of the platforms, all the streaming platforms, and obviously you can download and purchase at iTunes, Amazon. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a CD, right?
That's a CD. That's just it's kind of nostalgic. Most people don't have CD players,
right.
But some people still have CD players.
You get your CD player free?
I just have an old computer with a CD on it.
I got a CD player in my car.
In your car?
Yeah.
Dang,
most people have them. You just don't use it.
You just don't use it.
Yeah, I got it in my car.
I just thought about it. I do have one in my car. And then I have the part where you can put the USB into.
Oh, yeah.
Can y'all see that? It's on the Facebook. Look, I'm going to get this up here. Can I see it? I'm trying to get it up there. But if you guys go to Facebook, it's definitely on Facebook. It's really worth purchasing. Can you say how much it is if you buy it online?
So if you bought it on iTunes, and these songs, they, I think for the whole EP, it will be like $8.
Reasonable.
Yeah. $1.50 per song.
That's reasonable.
So it's worth. The artists, we get the short end of the stick for the most part, but I mean, each song is definitely worth $1.50. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Not blood, a lot of sweat and tears went into this project. So
I like. Did you listen to any of the songs on the spot?
Well, even if he didn't, he will have time after the date.
Damn, Joe will listen to it.
She put me on the spot. She got. Yes, I did.
Hey,
you better have.
There's tons of music I haven't listened to.
I was kind of prone to love language.
You like that?
Myself, yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, and I guess one of my questions will be, you make the music.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who DJs, I try to get to know my music for those who step or ballroom. Would you say, and I kind of seen that the music is kind of, it seemed to be like more stepping.
Well, it's like ballroom.
Stepping ballroom,
Yep.
Because the BPMs, ballroom is more up, and stepping is more, it's slower BPMs, beat per minute and stuff. And so I'm like, so I'll be playing stuff. I got some stuff to throw in there for
Yeah, I got
my
a
steppers.
one of my next songs that is called "No Matter How Far." It's going to be a ballroom scene, so we got a bunch
Okay.
of ballroom people that's going to come out down at the Spirit of Detroit. We're
Okay.
going to shoot a video down there,
Oh,
so
that's
it's
gonna
going to
be
be.
nice.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be really nice. That's all. Now the first time, and your, because I know some of your music kind of reminds me of that Kim flavor in there.
Okay.
And the first time I heard him was like at a club somewhere. I was at like a event, and so a DJ had his music, and that's how I heard him. So do you do similar? Like, are you distributing it through DJs and things,
So
or?
yeah, yeah. So we are distributed through DJs. Like I said, this social media has, you can get things to people quickly.
Mhm.
So now there's, it's so difficult. You don't know, when someone's playing your music, unless they call you and say, "Hey, we're gonna play your stuff." So it's rare that I'll know when a DJ's playing it. But like
Okay.
when I talk to them, be like, "Yeah, I played your stuff." They mix it into their playlist. So
Okay.
we deal with stuff like that. But as far as like really knowing, I mean, if it plays on a radio station, you can go pull it up online and see that your music has played. So I get to see it that way. So it's always beneficial to kind of get with DJs and just get them to listen to your music. I mean, it's so much music out there. It's hard to just get someone to just like, okay, I'll listen to it. So but you do what you can nowadays with music.
What is that station? Is it JLB or the one that does they feature the new artists? And I just heard. Oh, wait a minute, the station that what's his name comes on. Oh God, DL Hughley. They feature. They have some special where they feature a new artist and
Oh,
they play the
yeah,
music.
I'm not sure if
I heard it
DJs.
the other day. I thought it was pretty nice. I was wondering. So, have you gotten into anything like that?
No, not as far as anything on a larger mainstream type
Mhm.
of thing. And I've dealt with some DJs over in the UK.
Okay.
So they play my stuff. They added me to a compilation CD over there. That was
Oh,
pretty good.
awesome.
So I get a lot of, not as much as I would like, but I get a lot of attention. Over there in the UK, they do play my music over there.
Okay.
Like I said, I still don't know how much, but the few DJs that I deal with over there, they do play my music. So,
Oh,
and I
that's
think they
awesome.
play it here too. It's just like you just don't know. You don't know when they're playing unless I'm at a club and I hear them,
Okay.
playing along with
Okay.
it. So.
Oh, that's awesome. So now, brother, manager, is it difficult doing what you do as far as like managing two things? One, family,
Right.
and then the second part is just being able to do the management the way you would normally do it, maybe if it wasn't a family person.
Um. Yeah. I kind of like been like behind him his whole career.
Okay.
You know, everything he do, I always want to be.
Okay.
So he noticed. He let me in, and I did. I'm dedicated to it.
Okay.
But it's easy with him because I know him.
Okay. So
I know.
y'all don't have that talent, ego
No,
type arguments or
No,
disagreements.
no,
Good.
no.
no. He's more like a big. He's a big brother,
Mhm.
and I learned a lot from him.
Okay.
So I know what he like. I know like if I'm talking for him, if he's not there, I know kind of what to say.
Okay. So you wouldn't step out of.
No, no, no.
Okay, that's awesome. I
No.
like that because I have two sons, and let me tell you, they are not getting along.
I'm big on like if you're speaking for me, you got to speak for me.
Okay.
Kind of how I would kind of handle a business thing. We
Mm-hmm.
talk about stuff like that. So he's pretty good with stuff. Things like that. I mean, like I said, it's a process. Trying to get you know anything outside of local. It seemed like it come with the payola, pay to play thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But I've been doing music for I don't know, maybe 30 years.
Okay.
I had a CD out years ago in the early 2000s.
That
I
the devotion.
devoted.
Oh,
Yep,
devoted.
yep, yep. So, like I said, that charted for about 4 weeks on Billboard. Yep, so that was pretty good. Like I said, I worked with Mike Powell. He was a pretty good guy to work with. I do a lot of my own productions as well.
Okay.
Yep. So do my own writing, my own background singing. I kind of just with this project, I kind of did the whole gamut. I have a friend of mine, Diriano. He's my keyboard player.
Okay.
So he does the music. I do all the production, vocals, everything like that.
Okay. Let's see. Do you do live performance? I know on your bio you said you like live performances. Have you been doing any lately, or because of COVID?
Yeah. Yep. So I took I have my own band.
Okay.
But like with COVID, that kind of slowed things down. You go and kind of do your whole living thing. at that point. So right now, I'm slowly but surely getting back on the scene. Trying to do some performances, live perform. I prefer a band,
Okay.
but I will have to do some performances, just by a track. I like the whole feel of a live band behind me. I'm so used to it, to having a live band. So, I will do some performances soon, coming up with a band. So, just stay tuned.
Oh, let us know, and
Yep,
we'll definitely
definitely.
promote it on our Facebook
I
page, our
appreciate that.
website,
Yeah.
on air. Um, Mr. D over here when we
Mr.
do
D,
it.
the DJ.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out there, so he would definitely promote it and put it
Yeah.
out.
We just got to give them to listen to it, put an ear to it, see how. Well, I mean, no, I mean, listen, no, he already listened to
Yeah,
Love
he did.
Language.
He did.
No, but I'm
I
saying just
listen to Love Language. I think good, good.
Good Girl.
Good
Yeah,
girl.
listen to
Yeah, I
Good
like that
Girl,
one too.
right? I I liked it, but I don't know what it is about Love Language. Just kind of
Yeah.
It's stuff with
yeah,
you.
it kind of grabbed me, right?
Okay. That's awesome.
You
Yeah, I
know,
listened to 3. See,
Okay. That's good.
I got 5 more to go, right?
uh, you got 4 more to go.
4 more to go.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I'll
Yeah,
listen to the
you
other
listen
4
to
now.
3.
Yeah,
That's that's a
That's
good,
good. That's
like
a
a
start.
15 minutes of your time.
especially now I have the
Yeah, you got the CD right there.
CD, and I can
I don't recall
I
them
can-
saying it was for you.
it's not.
Oh, I had 2. Oh, yeah, yeah. Right.
It's over here. I
Oh.
thought they were mine.
You thought they were no. See, yours you're going to listen to,
I just put mine straight in my CD
but
player.
right.
You
so
gonna use, are you gonna
so mine, my
they can say,
mine. Right. I'm going to listen to, but I'm going to also play it for others.
you gonna promote it?
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Now, once it's promoted, is there a way like Facebook? Do you want him when he promotes it to direct them to you or somehow direct traffic to you? How do you?
Yeah, you can go to my Facebook page, Maurice Jacobs, but also can go to Maurice J Music. That's Instagram, and then just Maurice J for YouTube. Those are the 3 that I primarily.
Okay, so Maurice J Music,
Yep.
Instagram,
Yep.
Maurice Jacobs on Facebook,
Yep.
and Maurice J
Yep.
on YouTube.
Well, Maurice J Soul on
Soul.
YouTube. Yeah,
SOUL?
SOUL.
Okay, okay. So all 3 of those, we'll get those posted on Facebook as well. And then when you are out there, when's your
Oh,
next
yeah.
gig?
Actually, I have a wedding to do next Friday.
Oh, this is perfect
Hey,
for a
they
wedding.
love it.
Oh
They
my
love it.
God, that is perfect for a wedding.
Then actually, I'm kind of booked all this month. I have a wedding next Friday, and I have a venue after that, the Friday after that.
Okay.
And then I have a venue on the 18th out at
So do you
Hello.
download your music? How do you play your music?
yeah, download it.
So you're gonna
onto,
download that onto
right.
your okay.
Download that, then I'll put it in a crate in Serato.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'll put it in my crate, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark it. That way I know, because
Okay.
I'll put his stuff in like my stepping
Okay.
and more
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
That's
Well, maybe I'll
something.
let you have my CD and you could, like, use it as promotional to, get people up and, give it out.
And usually when people hear stuff that they like,
They
they'll
want
come
to buy
ask
it.
me.
Yeah.
Be like, who is that? And I tell them.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
can always Shazam it. Anybody has Shazam.
Shazam. I don't know.
Well, that's just
that
when you
music.
let
yeah.
it hear the phone hears the music and it tells
Oh,
you.
and it
Tells you
tells
who
you.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. See, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, there you
Look
go.
at you.
Yeah, you shouldn't have me in the
Right, put 'em
service
on
for
the spot.
something.
Yes.
That is awesome. You already missed your first commercial break. I ain't gonna say nothing because
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
5
just be
minutes
more
ago.
aggressive. You just gotta be hold up, time out. Let me do this real quick.
She calling it.
So I looked at your bio and it tell me how you started. You heard Stevie Wonder, things like that. But who is your muse for this album? Oh, are we
Oh.
supposed to say album?
I call it album. I mean,
Yeah, because I'm still
Yeah.
saying CD.
Hey, I'm
like
old
I was,
school.
I was like CD album, and then I seen EP. I was like, I don't even know what that. We were sitting there like he knew,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, I don't know what
Yeah,
this is.
this is sort of version. Wow, my inspiration. You know what? I'm just a lover of music. I don't know if there's any one particular reason or thing that that kind of gets me going musically.
Mhm.
For me, if I just hear some good music, if I take a nice little break from music and I turn the radio on, which I rarely turn on the radio, but if
Okay.
I just kind of reminisce on some old music, if I just, I mean, just I consider myself a soul singer, so to hear someone's energy and effort in their music is that's my inspiration right there. I
Okay.
mean, it's just really great singing. I don't really get off into. I love the new, I don't know, the auto tune thing, just the whole thing with the voice. I love it. It's
Mhm.
great music, but I'm a purist. I love hearing actual voices.
Okay.
So my motivation and my muse is just the art itself.
Okay.
There's no one, like I said, I'm gonna always go back to Stevie Wonder. You know, it's literally just him and nobody else.
Okay.
But my motivation is when I don't do music.
Oh,
Someone's like, wow, you really need to. Because my brothers, and, they'll be like, why aren't you doing anything? And I'll say, hey, will you come over? So when you come over, you
Yeah.
sit with me, and that'll convince me to do something. Because I've
okay.
been doing music for so long, and it's just, hey, I can do that. I've been there, I've done that. Let me do something else. But if you have a talent, you should use it.
Mhm.
I don't care what it is. If you're good at something, you should work on it. And that's what I did. I think my son during COVID, when COVID started, one of my sons came downstairs, and he see, they see a lot of things in my studio. So you happen to run across some old pictures of me, music stuff. So he just kind of asked me, why don't I do that anymore?
Oh,
So he actually motivated. He was my muse for doing
okay.
this CD. So I was like, okay, so do you want me to do something? He was like, yeah, I would like to see you do, because he wasn't born when I was doing my music,
Okay.
for real. So he's like 17 now. So because he asked me, I have that project,
Wow.
and yeah, it was great to let my son see me do a project,
And
finish
the
it.
whole
Yeah,
creation of it.
yeah.
So how long was you on hiatus? Because I know I read it said that you took a break to raise your family and stuff, and now you're back into it again.
I took a
And maybe that was your son saying something that was might have
Yeah.
been the catalyst to
It
say, "Let me get back."
was.
It
It,
was.
it literally was. Like I say, the music industry is so. I mean, it's rough. I mean, it literally is. So back when I was, doing music, and when my CD came out, my first CD came out. Um, I mean, we had really big plans for the project, but maybe 4 months into the project coming out, that's when 9/11
Oh,
took
wow.
place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we it was a big production. We had tons of money behind this thing. And I was all over. I had my music all. At that point we had CDs. We didn't have
Right.
this internet thing going on. But that was it. Just kind of messed everything up. So all the money that was invested into the project, it was kind of for nothing because nobody was traveling really. Nobody
Oh,
was going to hear music, and a lot of people who put music out during that time, they didn't do as good as they would have.
hmm.
I think, like
That's
as an
interesting.
example, Michael Jackson's Butterflies, or that CD
Oh,
we have
that's it.
Butterflies on it.
Yeah.
He sold some millions, but he didn't sell what he would have
Would
sold.
normally have sold.
So that's kind of what happened. So I took a break then. It was just I was in a singing group years before that called Best Man, and we did some things then. I was doing a lot of music. I lived music when I was younger.
Okay.
So at that point, once the 9/11 took place, it shut everything down for me. So I was like, I can't give my life to music. I can't give music my whole life. I
Okay.
had to. I got kids now, so I had to go and do the right thing. So now that my kids are older, I can jump back
Okay.
into it. So that's kind of what we're looking at.
So now, out of all of your songs on these, and maybe some of the ones on your other album,
Mhm.
if there was only one song that could ever be that's it. It's like this is the song you're gonna be known for. Which one would you choose?
Wow. Well, songs that actually were out, I would say I love
No,
all the.
I'm thinking out of all of your catalog. So when you look back at all of your music, if you said if your name would be synonymous with this song, so they're not gonna hear anything else. They're just gonna hear this one song, and it's whatever you want out. And for the rest of eternity.
So listen, I may not get, I probably wouldn't get paid for this.
That's okay.
But it would be, I redid a Marvin Gaye song, I Want
Really?
You. Yeah. And I think I did a really amazing job on that. And actually, the writer of that song told us that that was kind of his best, that was the best version of that song.
Oh, wow.
So, and that was Leon Ware. He was the writer of that song.
Okay.
So he gave me good, thumbs up on that. And that's actually on YouTube.
Is it, what's the name of it?
I Want You.
I Want You. Oh,
Yeah.
What, I know I can't sing, but I try.
So your next, you say your next, is it a song, one of the songs on here that you're gonna do with, or is it something different? You say you're gonna do with
A ballroom.
yeah.
Yep, it's on here. It's called
okay.
It's called No Matter How Far. And I actually had a really good saxophonist on there. His name was Ladero. They called him Sax Appeal. So he's an amazing saxophonist. So he's on there playing on that particular song.
Okay.
So that was it's a ballroom song. I think, and it's going over really good with people that that actually get a chance to hear it.
Okay.
So it's all about really, if you get a chance to listen to someone's stuff, you can kind of like, I finally gave this a listen to, and it turned out actually pretty good.
Okay.
But the Marvin Gaye song would be the song.
I got it up, so let me see if I can play it. Y'all know
Oh,
this
my
is not my
goodness.
forte. I'm
Sound
pushing
is
buttons
great.
and stuff.
And you did something that not too many artists can pull off. You did the Marvin Gaye song, I Want You. What made you decide to do this song for your CD?
Well, Sonny, I grew up in Detroit.
Right.
And listening to the music of Marvin and Stevie, it inspired me, it influenced me in my music and my songwriting. And I just wanted to pay tribute to the pioneers who paved the way for us. And I just wanted to represent Detroit, represent me.
It's hot. And I think everyone else is going to like it too.
Hey.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's hear it. Maurice J. and I Want You.
Yeah. So many things I want to do to you. So many things I want you to do to me. I want you so bad.
I want you the right way. Oh, I want you, yeah. But I want you to want me, want you to want me just like that, just like I want you. Give me all the love I want in return, sweet God. But half the love is all I feel. Who's too bad just to say you don't want me now? But I will change your mind someday, oh baby. I want you the right way. I want you, but I want you to want me, tell me. Want you to want me just like that, just like I want you. Oh, love is just a fantasy. All sugar to share precious beauty. Don't play with something you should change for life, oh baby. Don't you wanna do anything good? I want you the right way, I want you, and I want you to want me. I want you, just like I want just like I want you. I want you right away. And I want you, baby, for me, like I want you. I want you, want you, just like I want you.
Just sitting really there.
You're sitting there
Honestly.
because no one heard it because of 9/11.
Yeah,
Yes.
Trump.
It's
Yes.
still there.
Yes.
Now let's
Yes.
promote it and put it out here.
I think, oh yeah, without a doubt,
It's a slammer.
definitely you
Right.
should do that.
Yes, I mean this is a really awesome CD, but that CD was really nice. It was really nice. My Simply Red song that was amazing too.
I can't believe it. And most black folks don't listen to Simply Red to
Oh,
start with, and then to just do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So Home Back the Years that was really fun
Is that
doing.
is on here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's on there too.
Okay, let me look it up.
It has kind of like a we put a little soul touch to it. And I had some really good musicians on that CD as well. So.
Now, where do you get your? Are these people that you are acquainted with already, or you,
Well, back then that was the whole Michael Powell structure. He had a lot of the musicians, but on my project it was just myself and my keyboard player. So we the only one did all the music for this project.
Okay.
But back then we had a lot of live. I think Kim's bass player played on it. Nita Baker's piano player he played on the whole CD. Just had tons of guys on there. But Simply Red, Amp Fiddler. I can't forget Amp Fiddler.
y'all know I'll be messing stuff up. I have it.
You have it?
It's okay.
Holding back the years, thinking of the fear I've had so long. When somebody hears, listen to the fear that's gone. Strangled by the wishes of fire, open for the arms of mother. Get to me the sooner or later. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Holding back the years, chance for me escape them all and all. Holding back the tears, oh, 'cause nothing here is wrong. Never wasted all my
Yeah. It's not gonna be an issue re-releasing it.
I didn't touch anything. I think my man might have did it back
It
then.
might have been the first commercial break.
No,
We'd have missed that.
missed,
Oh,
missed the first one and the second one. I'm working on the third one.
I-
We're gonna hit
As long
the
as we
third
get
one.
one,
Yeah.
watch it or watch. These are really, really good. I really like your music. When I heard it, because I'd seen it on Facebook, and I was like, oh wow, he's awesome.
thank you.
Like I like this, and I think it was promoted as somebody had said something like baby making music. So I was like, oh, let me look at this. And it's good. It's really good. It's not, and I'm not saying that because you're sitting in
No,
front of me.
I
I would never
understand.
do that, insult you like that. I really think it's good. And these definitely going on my because I pay for all my music. I don't like to download anything.
Yeah.
I like to support people by
Yeah.
paying for.
Yeah, because the
music.
streaming is, it's good, but it's not really.
It's not. I was going to ask you how good is the streaming part, especially after I know after so many people. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how it goes.
Yeah, so there's
Like
like a
on YouTube, how many people have to
listen. Yeah.
to it before you start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad. So all the different platforms have their own kind of grid they go by.
Right.
So as an example, I don't know the exact number, but it's close to what I'm about to say. So like YouTube, no, we'll say Apple Music. So someone would have to listen. Your song would have to be listened to 1,500 times. Oh, more than that for you to make $1.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So if someone listened to your music 100,000 times, you may make $10,000. But if somebody listened to your music years ago 100,000, you're gonna make you're gonna probably be set for life, probably.
Right.
But nowadays it's pretty bad. It's some of them. I got a chart somewhere on my phone, and it literally tells you like YouTube if they listen, which is stream it for 3,000 streams, you'll get $4.
Wow.
It's pretty. It's
That's
pretty
so
bad.
unfair.
It's really unfair.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So I always try to tell people, hey, just go and actually just buy it. Just
That's the best way. I
Yeah.
don't care what no one says because you now own it.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually do direct. Like if I sold the music direct off of my website, you would get the actual money. But the good thing about the streaming thing, it gets you to more ears.
Okay.
So you'll get the promotion, but you may not get the financial benefits of it.
Gotcha.
So it's like which one do you want? Back sell them out the trunk and make some money, but then now you're selling out the trunk, and that may not work. Now and they have it. They done cornered the market because people don't have CD players anymore.
Right.
So you can't sell anything out
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Which is horrible. Wow.
But yeah, I got this love language, this CD, like I say, and this was primarily off of the book, 5 Love Languages.
Okay.
And so one day I just I'm gonna make a CD, I'm gonna make a song and call it Love Language. So I just started writing. I kind of heard some of the things of what the 5 love languages were, and just kind of came up with with a nice song for it.
I was wondering that. I was going to ask, did you research the love language styles and
I
then
did.
put that in? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
So like the actual song does speak of words of affirmation and about receiving gifts and just all those things and I mean it actually speaks. I have people who've listened to it and said it actually speaks to them as far as kind of rethinking how to approach their mate.
Okay.
There is a language you speak. Let me learn what that is.
Okay.
So, and a lot of people go and kind of research the book over it.
Yeah. Learn the language.
Learn the language.
Yeah.
I already read it.
No, language is not beat people up.
I don't beat people up.
Well, that would be physical touch.
High five me over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
physical
you.
touch.
Thank you.
You got that one down pat.
Yeah.
So, in your music, what is the one message you want people to remember about you as an artist?
Probably that I am genuinely singing to them.
Okay.
I'm not I'm not singing to be singing. I'm singing to be heard. I'm singing for you to get a message.
Okay.
I mean, I think there's a message in every song that I write. Every song that I write, there is something. If you listen to it, you're gonna get something out of it. You're gonna get a message. There is a message in every song that I write, because I don't just kind of sit. I just don't write. I mean, it may take me a month to write a song because this word doesn't necessarily go with what I'm thinking. So the message is that whatever you hear from me, I'm doing it for the ear that's listening to it,
Okay.
and you'll definitely get something out of it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, because when I'm not promoting it,
Right.
when I DJ, my job is to appease
Yeah.
the people,
The crowd.
right? To know the crowd, and I'm there to please them.
Yeah.
Give them what they want. And by the same token, your
Yeah.
music is.
Oh, you can tell when a DJ's not in tune with the crowd.
Oh,
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 yeah,
yeah.
I've seen that.
So,
Yeah.
so obviously you're not that type of DJ.
no.
Okay. And I'm not that type of artist. I mean, if you listen, if all you have to do is just give my music a chance, and you won't be disappointed. That's kind of how I look at it. Just like you say, hire you, and you'll be satisfied, right? That's how I think about
So
it.
now, did you start off writing poetry first and then
I did.
turn that into the song? Because to me, when I was listening to it, I was like, it's poetry. That's what I thought.
So I started writing poetry in like middle school.
Okay.
So it wasn't really, it was just me kind of scribbling some words that rhymed.
Okay.
But it was poetry.
Mhm.
When I kind of look, because I still have all that stuff, I look back at it. It was poetry. But when I make my music now, I'm so used to writing. I'm writing stories. So there's no poetry involved when I'm writing. The key is just for me to just put a complete message together. When I make a title, when I come up with a title, I think it through before I start writing. Like, what could this be about? Who could this be about?
So you create your title first before you,
Or
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
I create. I mean, I literally could be playing the piano and something will come to me.
Okay.
So it could have. It just depends on. I keep a recorder with me. Get the recorder at all times. I'm thinking about music.
That's pretty
I got a lot of ideas that were not very good. Because I know if something's not good when I'm starting.
Okay.
So once I'm like, if I'm not feeling it, I immediately, kind of let it go.
Okay.
So,
Now, is your catalog, do you have songs that you've written and you just haven't put them out there yet, or the timing wasn't right, or they didn't fit into the project you were doing?
and it's so ironic you said that. Nowadays, the music that they do play, and there's some great music, but I'm saying some of the stuff, it actually fits. Some of the music that they're putting out now, it literally seems like something that I would have made off of one of my old Casio keyboards from back in the day. I mean, it's so elementary,
Okay.
but that's what they
They
like.
want,
Yeah, they want that. I mean, there's other great
Simple.
music out there.
Like some of that music.
Simplicity is pretty good. That's
Yeah.
kind of not what I do.
Now, what do you think about that? Do you think that his catalog, some people's catalog, like Tupac's things that come out and they're like, he couldn't have been writing that back then.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you think that's the same thing that Maurice does, is his catalog is going to be there forever because it's so much included in there?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of his music, sometimes like when I go by the house and we'll play some old stuff. Like, Mo, that coming out now.
Yeah.
Like, we got so much, and he got his
It's a
pick.
process.
It's a process, but I hear a lot of stuff,
Mhm.
and I'll be in my head. I'm like, I can't wait till he bring that out. Like, what album he gonna bring that out? But it's there though.
Okay.
The music
okay.
is there. He definitely have music to come.
Okay. Now, do you do what is that? The duets when you have like with other, like with a woman or normally a woman and a man or whatever?
Yeah, I actually have the next song that I'm going to put out is a duet.
Oh, okay.
So it's already
Is
written.
it a local artist?
It's
or?
a local artist.
Okay.
She goes by the stage name of 2G. Her name is Sharice Mosley. So yeah, she's kind of under the radar right now.
Okay. Okay.
But she's a great vocalist. We completed the song. She's like excited to do this. But we're going to do a video for that as well.
Okay.
So it's called We. That's the name of the song.
We?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all gotta come back then.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
How do you?
Sharice.
Taluchi?
Well, 2G.
Two. Indeed.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got all this coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would
Right
be-
now, you remember that watching Laugh Talk Get.
Watching,
Oh,
laugh, talk.
Oh, are we about to do a commercial?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Watching Laugh Talk Get on WJZZ Cool TV. Coolest station in the world, streaming live every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter Live. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, tag a friend. Today we're here with Mr. Maurice, right? And this EP,
EP.
Love Language. Oh, you know what? That's ironic. I didn't know that was the name of it.
Love language.
Love language.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's the song I liked.
Well, yeah, that is the one.
That's the one I like.
You don't see
Title
that big
song.
love
I did
language
not
out
see the
there.
big.
It's hot in here. It's like 90 outside. It's 98 in here. This little room get hot fast.
Well, singers, we like the heat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good for the vocals.
Oh, well, I need to be in the heat then. I swear I can sing. I don't care what nobody say. My son was like, the only time I carry a tune is when I put it in a bucket and walk with it. But I'm like, whatever. I just be through the house singing. They like, oh, here she go. Just won't stop. I'm going to try to get, while you guys are talking, I'm going to try to go back and play this little love language that you sing about.
Love language.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good stepping music.
You know, I got a question. So on Facebook or YouTube, this is the streaming. So the more it's played, then eventually you will get something for it.
Right.
They can't download or anything, can they?
Can
Like a person, because then that's like, to me, stealing.
yeah, I mean they can download.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Usually you just hit share.
Yeah.
that's considered downloading. When you share.
Like share. You hit share, then your phone will bring up a couple of things. You hit copy link, and then you go to YouTube to MP3 player.
That's too much work. It's easy for me to just.
Yes, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
easier
it's
than
the
it
work.
sounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
And for some reason, on my phone, I
That's
And the system just brought it up. It was like, I tried to type it, girl. I don't know. It depends on what they're asking you to be in here. Because it's really rare.
Here's a definition of a queen to me. Girl, you got it brains and
So
all.
have you done like
Make
family
me feel
weddings?
10 feet tall so easily.
I mean, both throughout the years I've written for everybody, but
And girl, if it seems like I'm
singing
stalling,
weddings.
don't you worry, cause I'm falling.
I'm singing
I'll never let you go. Oh, no.
So, okay, so people can
When I
contact
think about what you
Yeah, so they can
and
go
baby
on
girl,
website,
how you coming for
music,
more.
music MUSIC or you got
She's all
No,
mine, straight out of my dreams. I got a fairy tale come true. She's all mine, nothing more important to me. Cause she's important, yes, she's my girl. You're king for a lifetime. It's how you make me feel. She's the undisputed queen of my heart. Love is real, and no doubt about it. I can be your love.
So this year last year we had a hall.
And girl, if it seems like I'm stalling,
This year,
don't you worry, cause I'm
stayed.
falling.
And I was thinking it would be nice to have an entertainer there. So maybe, I can talk to you and see. I don't know
we
the
definitely can talk.
process.
Yeah.
I've never done all that. So I don't
Yeah,
really
we
know the
definitely-
process. This is our DJ, so your music gonna be played either
Yeah, there
way.
you go.
But,
You can
but
squeeze it in
but
somewhere.
it'd be so much better to have a live
Live,
performance
yeah.
if you're not booked or doing something, figure
I
out.
would love to.
Okay, that's definitely something
Yeah,
I
we
would
can
like
talk
to do.
about that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, now let me see. This thing, what I've noticed on here, it's just automatically doing what it wants to do. Yeah, it's just like, and it could be my awesome engineer because he is definitely. Because it says right here, it says, doesn't say love language, but every time I click on it, it gives me this. Help me out, Derek. Now, come on now. Let me go back. Okay, let me hit stop. Apparently, y'all can stop. This is not my laptop. Mine, and I need a mouse. I hate using this little thing. So
Okay,
this
so
go down.
yeah,
I was using
because
that one.
each one is individual songs until you get to the actual people.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Y'all can talk. Oh, is that one?
La, la.
No. Now, why does it say various artists?
That's well in YouTube. The songs are they're generated through that link. It's called various artists.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's a lot of all of the YouTube
Oh,
artists.
yeah.
They-
A mix of different
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
Coming. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because we have about 3
Yeah,
minutes.
4
3 minutes.
You say you won't be strong and still you're Superman, but I need my Lois Lane lifting me up with your words of love, setting me up with your physical touch. You give me words of affirmation, loyalty, respect and dedication. And now we speak a language of love that we both can understand. Tell me what it takes to keep you alright. Be alright. You speak your love language of love. Tell me what it takes language of love, girl. Tell me what it takes for you to be alright. Tell me. Speak your love language of love, girl. Tell me what it takes for me. Don't get me wrong, girl. I don't need to be facetious, but I need to know just where we stand. Seems like we reached the crossroads of our love. Do we go left or right? Who knows? Let's get back to love. Never taking it for granted. Keep building love. Let's make it fresh with understanding. Now we're making good love because we gave our love a chance.
Yeah, definitely gotta. I know we probably run out of time, but when you get time, check out the video.
I'm about to go. We got 2 minutes, right?
No, one.
One. Okay. Well, that clock is a minute fast.
It is.
think.
Okay.
I think. So okay, Derek. Now working through it.
Go back.
So I don't need to open that back up here. So I need to go up here first.
Well,
Again. Okay. Go down.
right there.
Oh, right here.
With the red hat.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's. Why am I not hearing it?
Did you double click on it?
Oh, okay.
Sometimes pretty just ain't good enough. You can call me day and night, it just ain't good enough. No need to tweet me cause it ain't good enough. I need more love. Physical, well good is only temporary. I need the substance in you that's deeply buried. Let me help you with what I need in you. Don't get me wrong, at times you held it down. You are my only love and that will never change through. Baby, there is only one thing that I need from you. Here's one clue. I need you. I need you. I need love. I need you. I need you. If I knew you hands, baby, you, lips, baby, you world. If you, girl, I'm a strong woman.
So this is how
And who plays for keys?
everybody plays the
Girl, you know you hold the key to me.
and we actually all can sing.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Maurice was more the one that went there with it, though.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And everybody play a part. I mean, I play my part.
Right.
I do a lot of managing, promoting. You know, he do his thing. So I I got to step back. You know what I'm saying? I can play my part.
That's good. Because I was sitting up here, I was like, and I have uh, cousins. It's 11 of them, and all the boys could sing, but they never did anything with it. You know, my cousin Keith's not anymore. His voice was more of a girl.
Oh.
You know, yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
that's beautiful.
That's nice that you guys are all involved and y'all get along with different things,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know each other's temperaments, so you know how to, and like you can just look at him and be like, and so okay, I got the look. I might have overstepped, or maybe I didn't say enough. Sometimes they want you to step up and say some things.
Say something.
So now, when we contact you, should I be contacting Derek for the October thing, or how do you?
You
want?
could. We'll figure that part out. Yeah.
Okay. I know I'm like one of the people that plan a year in advance. I already got all my. Last year I spent like $1,500 on decorations. I'm looking for decorations this year.
Wow.
I love Halloween. That's the only holiday I like, because Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Christmas for kids. So I mean I know Halloween's supposed to be, but in my house it's Halloween. I like Halloween. I've always liked Halloween. I like the costumes, the whole nine.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm looking for a mannequin because I couldn't find one last year, and I need a mannequin for my Michael. With the I paid like $80 for just a little head thing. Your stuff is phenomenal. It really is. I had to hit like on here. Oh, I got to sign.